Hi everyone, my name is Diana. I'm specialist of International Student Support and Recruitment Department of People's Friendship University of Russia, which is also known as RUDN University. And today we would like to present you our university and some of our faculties. So I would like to start with my short presentation about our university. So let me share my screen, okay? So, we would like to present you RUDN University, and we would like to start presenting our university by showing you some numbers. So, as you can see, in our university, we have 10 institutes, 6 faculty, and 1 academy. The campus of RUDN University is situated in the capital of Russia, in Moscow. RUDN University is the most international university in Russia. We are proud to say that here study more than 31,500 students from more than 158 countries. More than 200,000 graduates have already finished studies at our university and make their positive contributions to society all over the world. Here, you can see all the faculties and institutes and academy that we have in our university. As you can see, we have different faculties and institutes, so I believe everyone can find something interesting to study in our university. On this slide, you can see the place that our university take in different rankings. According to the QS World University Ranking, our university takes place 326. And according to the World University Ranking Green Metric, RUDN University campus assessed as the most green in Russia. So now let's talk a little bit about the admission process. You can apply to RUDN University in 2 ways. The first one is to send all of the necessary documents directly to our email that you can see on the screen. Our mail is europe@rudn.ru. What documents you need to send? You need to send a copy of your passport, copies of your educational documents, and a filled-in application form that will be sent to you by one of our specialists. What educational documents you need to send? If you want to apply for bachelor degree program, you need to send a copy of your high secondary school certificate and a copy of your academic transcript. If you want to apply for master degree program, you need to send us a copy of your bachelor degree diploma and a copy of your grades from university. Also, there is a second way to apply to RUDN University. You can fill in an application form on our official website, rudn.ru. And here on the screen, you can see a QR code. You can scan it and you will receive a link to this online application form. So you can fill it in and send your application to our office. So also, we have accounts in social network. We have accounts in Facebook and in Instagram. Here you can see some QR codes, so you can scan it and receive links to these accounts in Facebook and Instagram. What is important and what is interesting that all the content in these accounts is in foreign languages, and it seems really convenient for foreign applicants. So in these accounts you can see some posts about student life, about educational programs, and about general information of our university. So now I think it's really important to talk about the opportunity to study without leaving your country, because now we live in such uncertain situation. So that's why I'm really glad to present my colleague, Yana Karmastina, and she will present us digital pre-university faculty. So now I disable screen sharing, and Yana will start her presentation. So Yana, you're welcome.
Well, hello everyone. Warm greetings from Moscow. Hope you see my presentation now. As Diana said, I'm going to tell you about the digital pre-university faculty. Digital pre-university faculty is an international model of foreign students' education based on programs of Russian pre-university faculties, implemented completely or partially with the use of modern remote technologies. Teaching methods of the digital pre-university faculty are elaborated according to national and regional features, as well as to the index of development of information and communication technologies in the country of residence of applicants. Training on the RUDN digital pre-university faculty has a number of unique features. Firstly, school children and students can prepare for admission to a Russian university alongside with the completion of school or bachelor's degree without leaving their country. Secondly, while teaching in a distance format, students receive support from experienced teachers and tutors of RUDN University in the mode of consultations, support in chats, in Russian and in the language mediator. Then training at the preparatory faculty is cheaper than training on a full-time preparatory faculty in Russia. And before enrollment, every student receives a free personal consultation during which they can ask any question they have. At the same time, training at the digital pre-university faculty is carried out in accordance with all state standards and requirements in the field of preparing foreign citizens for admission to Russian universities. The digital pre-university faculty uses a unique combined learning system called 1+3, where students will be able to have face-to-face classes with teachers and support from tutors. They will also practice with Russian students through conversation sessions. The basic course contains 3 major blocks: the Russian language, the language of profession, and general education subjects. On this slide, you can see the number of hours allotted for mastering each of the blocks in the context of the entire training period: 1 month and 1 week. Basic course of the digital pre-university faculty, the most popular program, consists of 9 modules. 4 main modules of Russian: introductory phonetic course, elementary level, basic level, and first certification level. Then the student will have 3 variable modules in the general education subjects. Students can choose from 8 subject modules. You can see them on the slide. Then the student will have a module on academic Russian. The student chooses 1 profile: natural sciences, medical and biological sciences, economics, humanitarian sciences, and engineering. And as a bonus, every student of the basic course will have a cultural module, which is aimed at social-cultural adaptation of the student. The student will know more about geography and people's traditions and history of Russia. The student will be able to take virtual excursions to the best museums of Moscow. Educational process is conducted entirely on the digital platform. The implementation of this project in the digital format allows us to make training much more flexible for the student. The duration of the program varies from 6 months to 2 years. It is also possible to take any module separately. Excuse me. On this slide, you can see the training scheme for the basic course, which lasts 10 months or 40 weeks. The student learns Russian throughout the entire period of studying at the digital pre-university faculty. After 5 weeks of training, the student moves from the introductory phonetic course to the module Russian language elementary level. In 5 more weeks, the student begins to master the module Russian language basic level. In the course of development, the study of the language of profession or academic Russian in the selected profile is also added, as well as 1 discipline. In the 2nd semester, the student starts to master the module Russian language at the first certification level and continues to master academic Russian and 3 disciplines of his profile. The total duration of classes of the basic course per week is about 25 hours. The student meets with the teacher 3 times per week, and the rest of the time they will study independently on the platform. So let's see a short video with one of our students from Turkey.
Всем привет, меня зовут Мели. Я изучаю русский язык, потому что я хочу учиться в России. Это один из языков, на котором говорят во многих странах. Я думаю, что русский язык очень красивый язык. На нем говорили и писали такие известные авторы, как Достоевский, Лермонтов, Гоголь и многие другие. Изучение русского языка – это, конечно, трудный опыт, но мне нравится его изучать. Вот я и решил выучить русский язык. Я изучаю грамматику, читаю, занимаюсь преподавателем и смотрю русские фильмы. Я надеюсь, что когда кончится эпидемия, я смогу приехать в Москву и разговаривать с русскими по-русски.
Actually, it's the winner of one of our contests. He won several free lessons with his teacher. So, as I've already said, there are different duration of the basic course. There is also a 2-year course and a 6-month course. If you choose a 2-year course, you will have less lessons with the teacher. And if you choose 6-month course, it will be very intensive. Actually, it's like work. You will have classes 39 hours a week. But if you choose this option, in 6 months, you'll be able to speak Russian and apply any Russian university. These and next 4 slides describe 5 basic course profiles: humanitarian sciences, economics, medical and biological sciences, natural sciences, and engineering. Each profile has its own set of subjects to study. For example, those students who want to study humanitarian sciences, who want to become politologists, historians, psychologists, they should choose humanitarian sciences profile, and they will learn such subjects as literature, history, and social sciences. On this slide, you can see the subjects for economics profile, then medical and biological sciences profile, natural sciences profile, and engineering. So what are the stages of enrollment at the digital pre-university faculty? Firstly, you should go to our website, info.langrus.rudn.ru, and fill out the form. Then you should get a consultation, if you want, of course, from one of our project coordinators. You can have a free trial lesson with the teacher. Then you decide which profile is most suitable for you and pay for your tuition, and then start studying. Actually, the educational process is organized according to individual tracks. The school year officially began on September 15th, but the enrollment takes place year-round. This flexibility is one of our key features. The next group will start their classes on November 16th, so you can join them. As I've already said, every student can have an online trial lesson and a trial lesson with the professor. On this slide, you can see these subjects on which you can have a trial lesson online. And here on this slide, you can see that every student can take a free personal consultation, during which they can ask any question they are interested in. And RUDN professors, RUDN teachers conduct a free trial lesson to introduce students to the Russian language and the digital education format. So I want to show you a short video.
Hi friends, I'm Thomas and I'm from Sierra Leone. I've always been interested in Russia. Its culture, language, and history are very, very distinctive. I know that the Russian language and Russian education open up great opportunities. That's why I decided to apply to the digital pre-university faculty. It's very convenient as I can study at home. I visited the website info.langrus.rudn.ru where I filled out the application form and signed up for a consultation. Members of the student support team got in touch with me and provided detailed information about the available modules as well as suggested the most suitable ones for me. I have always dreamt to become an engineer. That's why I've chosen the Russian language, maths, physics, and computer science models. By the way, I had a free trial lesson. My professor introduced me to the Russian language and showed me the digital platform where my classes are held. Studying process is fully conducted on the internet platform. For the lesson, I just log in to the website language.rudn.ru. It is really convenient as everything I need for studies is in one place. On the platform, I can change my preferred language to navigate easily. Learning Russian begins from the introductory phonetic course. I am going to learn the alphabet and some simple words. Then I'll proceed to more difficult levels. When my Russian will be good enough, I will start my elective modules on general education disciplines. Face-to-face trainings, of course, are carried out both independently and in a group with a professor. We also have individual lessons where we keep developing our speaking skills. During the general subject classes, I do my best to get the hang of the academic Russian. I can contact my tutor anytime, whenever I have questions. It's good for me as I speak my native language. Do you want to learn Russian and to be prepared for university admission without absolutely leaving your home? Fill out the form on info.language.rudn.ru. Even if you're not a digital pre-university faculty student yet, you can complete the free trial lessons on every subject you want: physics, Russian, maths, chemistry, and the likes. Go on and test yourself.
So, thank you for your attention. Once again, you can see the website where you can get more information, and of course, you can contact us and email. Thank you for your attention. If you have questions, I guess we will have time for them after all presentations.
Yana, thank you so much for such an interesting presentation. Sorry, what did you say?
Yana has a low internet connection now.
Okay. So it's great that she had enough time to present us this digital pre-university faculty. And now I'm glad to present the next speaker. It's our colleague, Kirill Ustylentsev, and now he will present us Medical Institute of RUDN University. So Kirill, you're welcome.
Thank you, Diana. So now I will show you my screen. Okay, so hello, colleagues. Hello, perhaps our future students. Thank you for this opportunity to meet with you. I would like to show you our short presentation so that you have a clear idea of us. So a little about me. My name is Kirill. I am assistant to the Deputy Director for International Affairs of the Medical Institute. So the Medical Institute is the largest unit of the RUDN University with the largest number of students and teachers. At the moment, we can say that with confidence that we have become known not only in Russia, but also far beyond its borders, thanks to our talented graduates from all over the world. Namely, we have already graduated representatives from more than 100 countries around the world. At the moment, we have over 6,000 students, and this number is constantly growing. It's growing thanks to our wide presence through partnership agreements with leading universities in different countries, increasing the number of modern bases for practices, as well as through the creation of our own modern simulation training center, which we will talk about a little later. We are really proud of our teaching staff, including prominent scientists and theoreticians of Russia, members of the Russian Academy of Sciences, doctors and candidates of sciences, honorary sciences. Now, briefly about our educational programs. In total, we have 5 key educational areas: general medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, nursing, and healthcare management. I think these specialties don't raise questions, and you see the main information on the screen. Separately, I would like to dwell on the educational block, which we call English medium. Its peculiarity is that all education here is carried out in English. At the moment, in this format, we are implementing 2 educational programs, general medicine and dentistry. We are also now preparing to launch nursing in English. While studying within the framework of English medium, you will still study Russian for 4 years for your comfortable stay in Russia, and as well as for your opportunity to practice in Russian clinics. I would also like to say a few words about our MBA program, which we are implementing with the Asia Pacific Institute of Management. The course lasts 2 years in English. This program is already intended for practicing doctors and specialists. We're also currently developing similar agreements with a number of universities in other countries. As I said earlier, we are actively cooperating with leading education organizations from different countries. The list of agreements is constantly expanding. It opens up opportunities for student and teacher exchange, joint classes, summer schools, winter schools, conferences, and much more. Here, I won't stay for long. I will only say that great attention is paid to science and our institute. Studying is carried out in a wide range of specialties. If you are interested, you can be sure of the opportunity to become doctors of science or narrow profile doctors. Our simulation training center is another pride of ours. In 2017, it was accredited to the highest standard. It uses the latest technology. Here you can hone your skills and practice without fear of hurting the patient. The center really has everything. You can carry out operations on a digital surgical table, put implants in an artificial jaw, even study the function of a pharmacy. We have 2 interactive full-scale pharmacies. In general, all conditions have been created for your comfortable learning. Practice is an integral part of medical education. We cooperate with a large number of clinical bodies, both in Russia and abroad, so that you can feel the real workflow in the organization that it is most suitable for you. So we have a separate department of medical informatics and telemedicine. This is especially true now during a pandemic. Thanks to these technologies, it's possible to conduct online classes directly from the operating room with an explanation of all the doctor's actions, hold medical conferences, conduct joint research in real time with students from other countries, and much more. We also facilitate the direction of our students, especially studying in residency abroad for internships. Quite often, these are home countries, so that students can hone their skills in the conditions of their home country, where they plan to work after graduation. And finally, our students, scientific community. Starting from the 2nd year, students actively begin to take part in international conferences. Our annual Science for Health conference is particularly popular, which we co-host with European universities. So I hope I was able to tell you in general terms about our medical institute. Thank you for your kind attention, and we are glad to invite you to discover the whole world at our university. Below, you can see my contact details. Please write if you have any questions. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Kirill, for this presentation. I think it was really informative for our future students. And now we have one more speaker from our university. Last but not the least, we would like to give the floor to Irina Aydrus. She's going to present us Institute of World Economy and Business. So, Irina, are you ready to present it?
Hello.
Hi,
everybody. Thank you for inviting me to talk about our programs during your webinar. I'm ready to start. I'm going to present the programs which are taught at the Institute of International Economics and Business, which was created 30 years ago in our university. And in particular, students can choose between international economics, digital economy, international economic securities for bachelor programs, and international finance and international business economics for master programs. As you know, the demand for specialists in business, finance, and economics is rising in Russia and in many other countries. So economics is a career that unites generations, countries, and businesses during the history of the world. If we can look at the international economics...
Irina, have you started your screen sharing for your presentation? We are not able to see the presentation.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, just a second. Is it okay?
Not yet, we cannot see.
Now?
No. Please click on the share button.
Yes, I did.
And share screen and entire screen or application window section, you will be seeing your presentation document. And you need to click on that.
Just a second.
Now we can see your presentation. Thank you.
Закрыли доступ. Is it okay now?
Yes, we can see your presentation now. You can make it full screen
Yes.
as a presentation mode. Thank you.
So, as I mentioned before, students can get enrolled in the following bachelor programs and master programs. So if we talk about the international economics, the career can be built in different fields. First of all, students can work in the international companies, in the international banks, in government entities, in the international economic and financial organizations. Of course, they can stay and build their career inside the universities and research institutes as well. So different courses are taught during the 4 years of studies. Students start their specialization from the first year. Such disciplines will be taught as global economic challenges, international payment systems, international trade, international economic relations, international finance, international retail businesses, etc. If we talk about international economic security program, so the career can be built mostly in company and banks, and especially in the analytical departments and IT companies, in research centers, in information centers as well. And of course, there is large demand from the governmental bodies, government institutions and ministries. So the courses also will be taught different courses like economic security, risk management, financial security, crisis management, financial law, energy policy, geopolitics, etc. So this major requires great analytical skills from the students, and of course such skills will be trained with the students. Digital economy, it's very popular major now, and there is a huge demand in the market, not only in Russia but outside, for the specialists who deal with different digital skills. So the career can be built in many different companies and spheres, such as international companies, IT companies, international trade companies, international financial institutions, marketing and media companies, government as well. And of course, universities, researchers are also will welcome such graduates. So many subjects in this program will be devoted to the e-commerce and digital markets, digital economy prices, business transformation, big data, of course, basic languages of programming as well. So we have some advantages and some very special features which make us different from not only different similar economic majors in our university, but also in Russia. First of all, we are very business-oriented program. We have many teachers who are top managers in the different business structures, I mean companies and banks. They teach in our program, as well as we have consultants from HR or consulting, international consulting companies, which focus on recruitment business. So from the grade 2, we have major course, major discipline, which called career skills. And from the second year of the study, students try to improve their value, to increase their value for the labor market, for the future career. They are taught how to prepare the CV, how to be ready for the interview, how to pass assessment centers, how to follow some business etiquette rules, and of course, how to find good trainings, get extra knowledge during the 4 years of study. As well as business partners, we have very prominent and academically known teachers working in the program. Very interesting thing about our programs that we have 2 foreign languages that students can learn. All foreign students, they of course, they learn Russian language, and besides our foreign students and Russian students, they can choose another foreign language to study. What can I add to my presentation is that we start specialization from the first year. Usually in Russia, economists or students enrolled in different economical and management majors, they start their special professional courses from the third year actually. But in our programs, from the first semester, from 1st of September, students have specialized courses. If we talk about international economics, they start with the international regional studies, international industry, economic geography, etc. And in other majors, we can see the same. I'd like also to introduce our team. In this slide, you can see directors of all 3 programs. Maria Glinskaya works for or develops the international economic security program. Sofia Glavina is the head of the digital economy. What can I see? That all directors or heads of the programs, they speak, each of us, we speak different foreign languages, and more than 2 actually. Graduated from the same university, People's Friendship University of Russia, with PhD degree, and we specialize in the international business, international economic security, and digital economy, each of us. And there are two young guys working for our three programs, program managers, Ravila Smetulin and Veronika Semicheva. Here we can see Ravil is responsible for science strategy, and as well as he teaches Italian language for our students and specializes in Islamic finance, which are taught in international economics and in the international finance programs. And Veronika Semicheva, she is a career and internship manager. So if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer. Thank you very much for your presentation once more.
Thank you so much for this presentation. It was really interesting. I hope guys have received some useful information about it. So I can see some questions in our question box. So I've tried to answer the most of them, but we have some more questions left. So I think we will answer them right now. Also, I have written our email. So if you have some questions or you will have some question in the future after this webinar, so you can write us and we will answer all the questions that you're interested in. So two final questions is that, hi, my student or psychology department, can I do my master degree in your university out of my field? So I can see this business or economics. So you should send your educational documents and a copy of your passport to our email, and the admission board will consider your application. Also, you need to take into account that there may be entrance exams next year, and so you should be ready to write an entrance exam in the field that wasn't your major in your bachelor degree. So the next one, is it enough to prove financial for the first year? Unfortunately, I can't fully understand the question, so please write us to our email. Please try to write a more detailed question and we will answer it. So don't you have a department of law? In our university we have a law institute, and in our official website you can click on educational programs and you can choose Law Institute, and you can see some bachelor degree and master degree programs. So what else? Can a student apply for English preparation year from Turkey? So as I have understand, you want to get English language preparatory course, but in our university we have Russian language preparatory course, and my colleague Yana have also presented you our digital pre-university faculty of Russian language. So we don't have English language courses, but we have Russian language courses that may be interesting for you. Nevertheless, send us a message and we will communicate with you, and we will give you more information about the admission process. My colleague Yana is replying for some questions I can see, and I can see one more question. I'm an economics student after graduation. I want to master. I know English and Russian. As I said before, my department is economics, so can I master in international economy? So
may I answer?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, I mentioned in the beginning that we have two master programs. One is in the international finance, and I'd like to recommend this program because I can tell that during the first year and the second year we have very good professors. For example, one of our teacher is the head of the VTB Capital, big company. It's a director of this company. We have a lot of finances. I mean, very senior and top managers in international finance working in this program. And the specialization starts from the first year. All students, they learn 2 languages. All classes start from 6 o'clock. And we have, I think, 3 or 4 lectures on Saturdays. So you can combine your work and your lectures. There are 2 foreign languages, as I mentioned. And another major in another program is international business economics. Also, we have professors from our universities teaching theoretical disciplines, and we have people who are heads of the international companies. They work for the international business and trade departments. So such subjects as international logistics and management of the logistics are taught by the professionals from the transnational corporations. So the level of education is very high and in demand in the market.
Thank you so much, Irina. And also in our questions box, our applicants want to get your contacts. So may you write your email for our applicants to get more information about Institute of World Economics and Business.
Yes, I'll write down now all our contacts. Okay.
Thank you so much. So
and actually, and there are in last 2 slides, there are all information available, but I'll add also in the chat.
I think it's really convenient for our applicants to see them in our chat box. Okay. So we'll try to answer all the questions that we saw in our questions box. Thank you so much for your interest. There were really different questions. It was really interesting to talk with you, and we really appreciate this opportunity to present our university, to talk with you in these uncertain times. So thank you so much for joining us today at this webinar. Thank you for your attention. And if you have some more questions, you can write it in our questions box. If you have your questions after our webinar, so you can contact us by mail. So yes, guys, as you can see, Irina have written her email. So if you're interested, you can copy it and to get more information about this institute. So as I can see, we have no questions left. So I can say thank you one more time for this opportunity, for your attention. So please stay safe in these uncertain times, and we are looking forward to seeing you in our university, in RUDN University. Thank you so much.
Yes, actually, you covered all questions, so that was amazing. And I would like to thank you, all of you. I mean, Kirill, Diana, Irina, Yana, I would like to thank you for the great presentations. They were very detailed and very informative, and I believe it was it was very also informative for the participants as well. So thank you very much again for the attending. It was very nice to welcome you at the IEFT Talks webinars. Would you like to share any other information? Is there anything that you would like to add before we say goodbye?
Well, how much time we have until we finish our webinar? Maybe it will be great if I share my screen one more time, and there will be our social networks QR codes. Will it be okay?
Sure.
Yep. Just
everyone needs to disable screen sharing.
Okay, I see. So just not to waste time, I just put our link one more time to our website, and also link to online application form. So I think guys can check it one more time. I will copy it in our chat box. Okay. So
please disable your screen sharing.
I should disable my screen sharing?
No, Irina.
Irina, yeah.
To disable it. Yes, could you please, Diana, share your screen?
Yes, one more time, please. So one more time, here it is, our social networks. So you can use these QR codes to.
No, we cannot see the QR code. We can see your webinar screen now.
Sorry. Is it okay now?
No, we cannot see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just disable my screen sharing.
Okay. You can try it. Share in the window, not the entire screen, the other one, application window tab. Maybe you can try.
Well, maybe I just copy our links to chat box, and it will be more convenient for all. Yes, thank you so much. 1 second. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to find the links. So I think we have enough links in our chat box. So guys, if you're more interested, we are really happy to answer all of your questions. So we're waiting for your mails on our email, europe@rudn.ru. So one more time, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for your attention. And thank you to my colleagues for sharing this time with me. Thank you.
We have one.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
We have one last question in the questions box.
Okay. Can I have a master degree education in automotive engineering section? Does the university have that section? So in our university, we have an engineer academy. So you can check all the programs that we have in this academy, and maybe you will find something interesting for you. So right now, I'm going to share a link with you, a link with all the programs that we have in at the Academy of Engineering. So you can check it, and you can see, maybe you can find something interesting for you. Just 1 second. So here it is. So in this question box, here it is, the link. So you can just put Academy of Engineering, and you will see all the programs that we have.
Thank you very much again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you again. Thank you, Kirill. Thank you, Irina. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Yana. It was very informative webinar session. Thank you again. So see you soon. Have a good day.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.